When it comes to white versus non-white children in media consumption, there's a huge gap in ongoing debate. It's no question that television affects children's self-esteem. The question is, which children and how? On average, non-European American youth age 8 to 18 consume 13 hours of media per day, 4.5 hours more than their European American counterparts, according to a 2011 Northwestern University study. But what does this mean for children's esteem? Racebending.com claims television exposure predicted a decrease in self-esteem for European American and African American girls and African American boys, and an increase in self-esteem among European American boys. While studies show that images on TV may lead to eating disorders and a diminished self-image for all females, Dr. Charnene Herbert says that's not necessarily true for African American females.
African American self-esteem has characteristically, statistically been higher than that of the comparable aged Caucasians. The African American girl does not necessarily want to look like the Caucasian female in terms of body type. They rather look like an African American woman.
Male images heavily outnumber female images, but female roles aren't widely varied, especially among non-European females. They're depicted as overly exotic, overly sexualized, angry, violent, and made to look more, well, European. A first-time father to a 5-month-old is already concerned about his daughter.
The images that you see on TV doesn't mean that you have to look like that. Just because someone has straight hair, that doesn't mean you should have straight hair. You're different, and it's cool to be different.
Mother to a 4-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old son says girls are affected much differently by images on television.
Nowadays, it's all about style and appearance and presentation about it that allows a child to feel like they need to look like this person.
Though debates on the topic continue, there is one thing that's agreed.
The school should also play a part.
Self-esteem should be taught mainly at the home, but it wouldn't hurt to have a self-esteem class.
Each one has to teach one, for sure.
It takes a village. Whether we agree or disagree on how TV affects children, we know that the building of self-esteem begins long before first steps or the utterance of first words, and that a powerful little box plays a big role. Reporting for SUTV News, I'm Leah Jolan. That old adage, it takes a village, certainly applies for these two parents. For SUTV News, I'm Leah Wilson.